Greetings all you English learners out there. This is lesson number 10. In this lesson we will learn how to tell time, but we're also going to look at some new verbs, and this is going to be useful in talking about when things or events take place, okay, during the day, when something happens during the day, for example. So let's begin by looking at some examples here. To begin, when you want to ask what time it is in English, you can just say, "What time is it?" Okay. What time is it? Maybe point to your wrist. What time is it? Okay. The other way you can ask this is saying, "What is the time?" What is the time? You'll often hear it like this. What's the time? Okay. Remember, this is contracted, so we say, "What's the time?" Okay. So what time is it, or what's the time? Okay. Now, even though we have these two expressions that you can use to ask for time, I would say that the first one is more commonly used. Most people, especially in America, they say, "What time is it?" Just like that. What time is it when you want to know the time? Okay. Now, if you want to ask what time somebody works, you can ask, for example, "What time do you work?" Okay. What time do you work? Okay, sometimes people will say, "What time do you work at?" Okay, they'll add the word at the end. What time do you work at? Okay, what time do you work at? Okay, or for example, if you want to know what time somebody comes home from work, you can say, "What time do you come home from work?" What time do you come, like you come to your house from work? What time do you come home from work? Okay, what time do you come home from work? And notice that here we have the verb to come home. You go to your house from somewhere else. You were at work, so you come home. You went to a restaurant, but you come home. Okay, to come home. Now let's move on to telling time. Okay, we have responses to these questions here, and we're going to tell time now instead of asking it. There's two ways you can do this. You could say, "It is da da da," or you could say, "The time is da da da." What time is it? It is 1 o'clock. What is the time? The time is 2 o'clock, for example. Okay, so it is 1 o'clock. It is 1:15, or instead of saying 1:15, you could say it's 1:15. It is 1:30, or you could say it's 1:30. The time is 1:45, or you could say the time is 1:45. Okay, so what time is it? It is 1:45. Okay, what is the time? The time is 2:15. What is the time? It is 1:15. Okay, what time is it? It's 2:30. Okay, instead of saying it is, you can also say it's. Okay, don't forget. It's with an apostrophe. And instead of saying the time is, you can say, informally, you could say the times, okay, dot, 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 dot. What time is it? It's 2:30. What time is it? The time's 2:30. Okay. What time is it? It is 2:45. Okay. Or you can say, what time is it? The time is 2:45. Right? The time is 2:45. It's almost 3. All right. Now, also in English, guys, we can use AM and PM to tell time. I'll write it here. It looks like this. We have AM, okay, with a dot here and a dot here, and we have PM. Okay, a dot here and a dot here. Sometimes they're capitalized, okay? So sometimes you'll see it a big P and a big M, or I'm sorry, that's a P instead of an A. A big A and a big M, and a big P and a big M. Okay, AM and PM. All right, so these specify what part of the day you're talking about. AM refers to the morning. Okay, so anytime in the morning, like when you wake up from, going to sleep from the night prior. And PM refers to both the afternoon, the evening, and the night. okay? Unless it's past midnight. Then it becomes AM past midnight, all right? So, for example, like with AM and PM, you can say it is 1:15 AM, okay? You'll hear that. Like, what time is it? Okay, it's 1:15 AM, or the time is 2:30 PM. Okay, so the time is 1:15 AM, but you don't really hear it is 1:15 AM. Generally, people would say something like it is 1:15, or it is 1:15 AM. Okay, or you could say it's 1:15 for AM. You could say in the morning. All right, so it's 1:15 in the morning. Okay, or here with PM, the time is 2:30 PM. Now, not many people would really say that, I don't think. You can technically, yes, you can say it, but I think more people would say the time is 2:30 PM, or it is 2:30 in the afternoon. In the afternoon. That feels very natural to me. Okay, what time is it? Okay, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. This is how you tell time here, and you just put the numbers. Remember, we have numbers 1 through 12, so you choose which numbers you want here. You can use this column here, or you can use this column to tell the time. Doesn't matter, you choose. Now let's talk about hour, minute, and second. Okay, so for example, a day has 24 hours. Okay, so on the clock, there are 24 hours in a day. So here we have 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. A day has 24 hours. A day has 1,440 minutes. Okay, minutes. And a day has 86,400 seconds. Okay, now in every minute there is 60 seconds, and in every hour there is 60 minutes. Okay, now also in English we use the preposition at to talk about specific times, like in these sentences here, for example. Number 1 says, what time does school start? And you could say school starts at 8 AM. Okay, what time does school end? What time is school over? Okay, end. School ends at 2 PM, okay? Or you could say school ends at 2 o'clock, like right here, school ends at 2 o'clock. You could say that, or you could say school ends at 2 PM. You choose. Number 3, when does the bus leave? Okay, when does the bus go? When does the bus leave? The bus leaves at 3:30. Okay, 3:30, like here we have 2:30, but here we have 3:30, or you could say the bus leaves at 3:30. Okay, and number 4, when does the bus come? The bus comes like to your house to pick you up if you have children. The bus comes at 5:15. Okay, the bus comes at 5:15. So you could say 5:15, for example. And then just in case you don't know the numbers from 1 to 12 yet, I wrote them here for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then if you look here, we have the hour hand. Okay, hour hand. Just like a hand right here, hour hand. This is the minute hand, okay? Minute hand. And then this is the second hand, okay? Second hand. All right, guys? And guys, basically that's it for this lesson on time expressions, some responses to time, what is an hour, minute, and second, and using the preposition at to talk about specific times of the day. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you in the next lesson, guys. Take care. Bye.